Welcome back to the Sports News Analysis YouTube channel. My name is Mike. I'm continuing my Week 13 NFL previews and analysis. This video is for the game between the New York Jets and the Miami Dolphins. This game will take place in East Rutherford, home of the Jets. And these two teams sit at 5-6. They're two of six 5-6 teams in the AFC. Okay, they sit though with all the tiebreakers as the last two teams in that 6-team cluster here. So this game becomes even more important for both teams. The winner staying in it, and the loser really putting themselves on the outside, looking in the playoff race. You have these two teams both coming off losses, but to me, two different kinds of losses. You have Miami playing against Carolina, a very, very tough loss for them, okay, at home to Cam Newton and the Panthers, a game they very much had in their grasp. And the Jets go on the road to Baltimore. And, I know the score is 19-3, but to a large part get embarrassed by the Ravens, especially on the offensive side of the ball, where their problems have been all season. Okay, they will start Geno Smith again this week. The Jets have 24 turnovers as a team, and I think a key thing is, although we think of the Jets defense, we know they have a stout rush defense. I mean, they're first in the league. They give up less than 3 yards a carry. They're very good at putting pressure on the quarterback. But something they're not very good at is takeaways. They only have 8 takeaways this season. That ties them for last in the AFC, okay, with those 8 takeaways. And I look at that as being a major part of this game. I think they'll be able to put pressure on Ryan Tannehill because, let's face it, almost every Miami Dolphins opponent has been able to put pressure on Tannehill, one of the most sacked quarterbacks in the NFL. Okay, but can that Jets defense force turnovers, and can their secondary play better? If Ryan Tannehill gets time to throw, is he going to burn this Jets secondary deep as has been coming a trend here? Joe Flacco was 2 of 3 on passes of 30 or more yards last week for over 120 yards and a touchdown. I don't look at Tannehill in this offense as being much of a big play threat, certainly as Joe Flacco and the Ravens are, but we'll see if the Dolphins can exploit that. I don't look for the Dolphins to gain much traction running the ball because of that stout Jets run defense. So the question remains, can the Miami defense turn over Geno Smith? I think Miami is good in 2 spots. I think they're good on the defensive line, stopping the run, and I think their secondary is a little bit underrated. So can that running game of the Jets against a Dolphins front 7 that allows 4.3 yards a rush, can the Jets get a running game going? Put Geno in spots where he can roll out, throw high percentage passes to his relative lack of weapons he has on the outside. If the Jets are put in a spot where they need to come back early, I think this could go sideways pretty quick for them. Again, because I think Miami can put pressure on the quarterback from a defensive line standpoint, and I think their back end is pretty good. But if you get physical with them, they can get pretty soft at times in that front 7 against the run. It'll be up to the Jets, Chris Ivory, Bilal Powell, and company to exploit that. I think you're going to get the good Jets this week. I think you're going to get the good Geno, and I think that defensive line is going to wreak havoc for Ryan Tannehill. I think the Dolphin running game will be non-existent, and with the Jets, you're pretty much banking on, will Geno turn the ball over and basically ruin the whole game, or will he not? How short of a hook will Rex have with Geno Smith? That's also something to watch out for in this game because you got a division rivalry game, a game both teams absolutely have to win. There is no more margin for error. So we'll see how that aspect of the Jets, game plan sort of unfurls this week as well. But again, I think you get the good Jets. I think they run the football. I think they control the clock. And I think they do a number on Tannehill in this game. And I like the Jets -1 at home. Division rivalry game, both teams need it. I'll go with the home team -1. Guys, let me know what you think. Hit me up in the YouTube comments. Hit me up on Twitter at SNewsAnalysis. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. I preview and recap every game every week, and I'm always talking the news of the day in the NFL. So be sure to subscribe. Thanks for listening. Have a great night.